Good morning, students. So, how are you all? Okay, so today's topic is railways from the chapter 7 Lifelines of National Economy. So, in this chapter, we are going to learn about some important facts about the railways and uh, advantage and the problems of the railways. And we will see the railways or the routes on the map also. Okay. So let's start with this topic with this some important facts. Yes, so the Indian Railways is the largest public sector undertaking in the country, and the first train ran from Mumbai to Thane in 1853, and it covered a distance of 34 kilometers. So the railways are regarded as the main artery to inland transport in India and is the principal mode of transport for freight and passengers in India. So large scale and long distance movements of people and goods take place through the railways, and railways were first introduced in India 1853, and by 1947, the year of India's independence, they had grown to 42 different rail systems also. And in 1951, the whole system was nationalized as one unit to become one of the largest network in the world. Okay, so for administrative convenience, Indian railways have been divided into 18 zones, and the current railway zones with their headquarters, now you can see in the table also, this is a total railway zones. These are 18, and these are the railway zones. See, these are the railway zones, and these are the headquarters of the in these zones. Clear? Okay, so come to the next point. Yes, so here in important means of transport, the Indian Railways has been a great integrating factor of the country for the past 150 years. It has been able to connect far-flung places and has brought people closer to each other. So at present, Indian Railways have three different gauges. One is broad gauge, meter gauge, and the narrow gauge. So these are the three gauges in railways, and a gauge is the distance between two metal rails on which the wheels of the locomotive roll on run. So it conforms to three different standards in India. And railway network distribution in our country is dependent on many factors like physiography, economy, and administrative factors. So the Indian Railways network runs on multiple gauge operations extending over 66,687 किलोमीटर एक्सक्लूडिंग मेट्रो कोलकाता. ओके, इसमें हम कोलकाता को जो मेट्रो ट्रेन है उसको इंक्लूड नहीं करते हैं. क्लियर? ओके, चलिए नेक्स्ट चलते हैं. यस, सी, you can see in the map also. So these are some railway lines. You can see ये जो आपको लाइंस नज़र आ रही हैं ये सारी रेलवे लाइंस हैं. तो यू कैन सी हियर किस तरह से इनका जो नेटवर्क है इंडिया में किस तरह से फैला हुआ है. तो यू कैन फाइंड आउट इन द मैप ऑल्सो. ओके, so come to the next topic. Yes, so problems faced by railways. ओके, एज वी नो दैट कि रेलवेज़ जो है हमारे लिए बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट हैं, काफ़ी एडवांटेजेस भी हैं, बट अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस रेलवे फेस सो मैनी प्रॉब्लम्स. ओके, हाउ? जस्ट सी. The level and extensive northern plains with high density of population, high industrial activity and rich agriculture favor development of railways. And however, the wide rivers that flow here cannot be crossed without bridges, which become an additional cost for railways. Yes, जिस तरह से northern plains में हम बात करें तो there is high density of population and high industrial activities are there. Rich culture is also there. So बहुत सारी रिवर्स की वजह से यहाँ पे जो ब्रिजेस होते हैं उनको क्रॉस करने में थोड़ा सा जो है उनको आसानी नहीं होती है, प्रॉब्लम होती है, क्योंकि उनका फ्लो बहुत ज़्यादा होता है। ठीक है, उसके लिए रेलवेज़ को बहुत एडिशनल कॉस्ट जो है ब्रिजेस के ऊपर खर्च करना पड़ता है। क्लियर। अनदर प्रॉब्लम इज़ the high relief sparse population and lack of economic opportunities in the Himalayan region create unfavorable conditions for laying the railway lines, and frequent landslides and rockfall are additional problems. If we talk about the relief, तो हिमालय रीजन की अगर हम बात करें तो अनफेवरेबल कंडीशंस रहती हैं रेलवे लाइंस के लिए, रॉकफॉल हो जाता है, लैंडस्लाइड हो जाता है, तो वहाँ पे इतना ज़्यादा ये प्रॉब्लम्स हमें फेस करनी पड़ती हैं। Another point is the peninsular region with their hilly terrain also make it difficult to lay railway tracks. In such areas, railway tracks have to be laid through low hills, gaps and tunnels. The low flood plains of Assam and Bihar, where floods are common, pose difficulty in maintaining railway lines. असम बिहार में जिस तरह से बहुत ज़्यादा फ्लड आता है, तो इस तरह की प्रॉब्लम्स जो हैं वो भी रेलवे लाइंस को फेस करनी पड़ती है। कई बार उसकी वजह से जो रेलवे ट्रैक्स हैं वो निकल जाते हैं या उखड़ जाते हैं। Other areas where laying railway tracks becomes difficult are the sandy plains of western Rajasthan, forest areas of Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Odisha and Jharkhand, and the swamps of Gujarat. अगर हम गुजरात के स्वैम्पी एरिया की बात करें या राजस्थान की जो सैंडी एरिया है, मध्य प्रदेश, छत्तीसगढ़, उड़ीसा, झारखंड का फॉरेस्ट एरिया है, सो ऐसे एरियाज़ पे रेलवे ट्रैक्स का जो है इनको लगाना और बिछाना थोड़ा सा डिफ़िकल्ट होता है। सो दीज आर सम प्रॉब्लम्स फेस्ड बाय द railways. Another problem is deserts of Rajasthan and the hilly tracts of the Sahyadris were unfavorable for development of railways. Earlier, the stretch of Sahyadrias could be crossed only through gaps and passes. So this economically important zone now experiences the movement of passengers and goods, which has been made possible by the development of the Konkan railway only. So but this was also not without problems such as shrinking of tracks and landslides. And the another problems which are faced by the railways in our national economy, rail transport suffers from many problems. Like ticketless travelers, thefts and damages, chain pulling. These are some problems which are faced by the railways. So many people travel without tickets. This causes loss of revenue. बहुत सारे लोग बिना टिकट के जो है ट्रैवल करते हैं, इससे रेवेन्यू में हमें काफ़ी लॉस आता है। एंटी सोशल एलिमेंट्स ऑफन स्टील थिंग्स सच एज बल्ब्स, हैंडल्स एट्सेट्रा फ्रॉम ट्रेन्स एंड ऑल्सो डैमेज अदर रेलवे प्रॉपर्टीज़। तो जो चोरी कर लेते हैं कई लोग, जो है बल्ब्स हैं, हैंडल्स हैं, उनको निकाल के ले जाते हैं। चेन पुलिंग ऑल्सो, एट प्रेजेंट पीपल पुल द चेन अननेसेसरली which leads to delay in trains. This causes inconvenience and loss of revenue. So these are some other problems which are faced by the railways apart from these problems. Okay. So do you know about the gauge? What is gauge? So it is defined as the clear minimum perpendicular distance between the inner faces of the two rails. Clear? So here our topic railway is also completed, and in the another topic we will discuss about the pipelines. Okay, so till then take care and bye bye.